Hi guys. So today I have like a mini crayon challenge type video, and here are the crayons. I had them for a while and I just decided to kind of make like a challenge video out of it. And I don't remember where I specifically got them from, or like the specific website that I ordered them from, but here I have just a couple of colors, not the whole entire range that I would like, but I have a yellow, orange, pinkish color, red type color, dark blue, a green, light blue, and a brown. And these colors can give me some selection of for my image, but not like the direct type of outcome that I was hoping for, like maybe a type of color that I could use for the skin tone. But, you know, let's work it out. So here I have a picture that I already sketched out. It's of a girl with like a bun, with like a headband, and like this cute like type of dress on with a choker. And this was kind of difficult, to decide on the colors that I wanted because it wasn't specifically a type of skin color for this drawing. So I just decided to use the brown for the skin color for she can have more of a dark complexion. So here I decided to maybe do my entire video in like real time and just do like a voiceover, which I'm doing right now, to kind of like have it to show like the struggle that I went through with these crayons, because they're not like that easy to hold dealing with the point they're mini crayons. So here you see me trying to color in the face, and it was particularly a large area to color, but it kind of worked out. And I was trying to get around the entire face, and as you see there, I got into the choker a little bit because it was really difficult to color with these, and I was going out of the lines in places that you see here, and it was kind of like really difficult to, you know. And then you see there, I tried to smudge it to see if like I can get it like a smoother surface with these crayons, but that obviously did not work at all. And then I decided to attempt to do some shading here, and that kind of worked, but not as much as I expected it to, you know. And I did some shading on the nose, like the chest area, the neck, and the mouth. And I did a little bit like on the arch where the eye socket is, to add some depth in the drawing, just to at least make it seem like a nice drawing, you know. So next, I decided to start coloring the dress, and I realized here that it was out of frame, and I quickly adjusted that. And but first, I decided to do some blush. Yeah, with the pinkish color, because I wanted to try to use all of the colors in this set. So I'm going in here with like the pinkish color to do like blush. And then next I go in with the red color on the lips to add like a deep red color. It didn't really work, but it kind of did, as you can see on camera. But in real life, it looks like still like a dark brownish. So here I took the dark bluish color, but actually on camera it looks like a dark blue. In real life, it looks like a indigo color. And it's kind of weird how like the crayon color doesn't like match how it actually looks on paper, which was kind of a bad thing. And I realized that I should have made a squash, like a excuse me, swatch of them all, like on the back of the paper somewhere, or I can have an example or like a site of like how each color looked. So here, I just did like a light layer of the color, and then I go in with more pressure than before to add more shading onto the dress. And then um, the left arm, as you see there, it was giving me a bit of some trouble, but it's crayons. Crayons give everyone troubles because it's just so waxy and the surface, you can't really get them smooth. Sorry for the little specks that appeared. I realized that these crayons, like as I was using them, it was kind of like they was breaking down during the process and just like buckling and couldn't handle the pressure. So here I tried to color the choker and it just turned into like a ascot type of choker look. Like, I don't understand. Like the crayons was really difficult to color with, and here I don't know what I was thinking to try to color this headband. It was an entire fail. Just pause. So next I decided to maybe have like a punk type colored hair where it's like green at like the roots and then like blue towards the ends. So here I'm actually coloring like the outside hair green, but of course not the tips because that's the tips is supposed to be the area that's supposed to be dark blue or light blue. And here I'm adding more of the green color around like the roots area and a little bit more on like the side of the hair. And you see here like I continuously throughout this video I continue to turn the crayons because it was kind of difficult to color with them and it was getting uncomfortable to try to hold them, and I did not want them to fall to were in the picture. And here I tried to do some eyebrows with the green color and of course with the blue color because that's the color of the hair. It didn't really work out, but later I assure you it will look okay. And here I colored the ends of the hair blue. It was kind of difficult to get them to blend together, so I just went with like the idea of doing like uh what do you call it, like a brushing type stroke with them where you go like with streets to go with like the fashion of the hair. And I will say like the front part of where the like the ponytail bun type thing is coming from the hairline, it looks kind of messy to me. Like the crayons didn't exactly blend together like I actually desired. So it was actually a small problem that I had there. But overall, the entire drawing actually came together in the end, which you will of course see. So here I decided to add like strands coming out of the hair and like the blue parts first because you still have to follow the colors of the hair. And then I went in with the green color, and surprisingly also, like I wanted to say before, is that um the green color was like a dark crayon, but yet when I used it, it was actually like a light green as you see here in here. And then here I'm taking the brown color again to use as like a shadow in the eyes. And this orange color that was in the crayons as like an undertone, but it actually came out looking kind of yellow, which was kind of disappointing because I wanted to have like a smooth transition. And I just inked off camera to see if it'll look better. And here is me trying to show how it looks in the light. And I had to add the white highlights. So this is me trying to add white highlights with my Jelly Roll point 8, I believe, from Sakura brand, and I got it from a 3-pack for $1 from Michael's, and they were actually pretty good. but I was surprised to see that it didn't work on the crayons. So I used several gel pens and it just did not work and actually smudged the eyes as you see there. So I decided to take some white acrylic on top of my drafting pencil here, and that's like a quick hat there for you. And I'm just adding highlights on the eyes since this is supposed to be more of like a chibi person in a way. So I'm adding highlights on the eyes more than what I would usually do. And this type of style is more like anime-ish, manga type. And I kind of messed up on the highlight there on the lips. As you see, it's like a big glob of paint that I did not want to happen. And I had to continuously um, go back and dip my pencil into the white acrylic. But overall, it worked pretty well. And you'll see a few shots of my hand there because that's me dipping the white acrylic and the pencil, like mixing them together here to see to get like the tiny dots of white acrylic that I want. And it was getting more and more difficult because I wasn't putting that much acrylic on the pencil as I would usually do. So that's what was happening as you see my hand go off camera a few times. And I was trying to go from the perspective that the light is coming from the right. So I put highlights mostly on the right side. Then here's what the finished drawing looked like. And I tried to do a close up of what the type of, you know, the grains of the drawing looks like. And it actually pretty much came all together. And I'm actually pretty proud of it. The ink work, I feel like it was really difficult to actually ink over crayons, kind of. Maybe I should have inked first. But overall, the drawing came out pretty stinking well, if I say so myself. So, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and bye.